Welcome to the Wellington County Museum and Archives. My name is Haley Johnston, I'm the curator here, and today I'd like to tell you a little bit about our Recollections exhibit, which is an exhibit featuring Connections Fibre artists, a local group of artists who asked all the staff here to select their favorite artifacts from the museum's collection, and they created works of art inspired by the artifacts and their stories. So I've chosen one pairing of artifact and art to tell you a little bit about today. This hair wreath was made by a woman named Helen Cowan in about 1865 when she moved from Paisley Block in Guelph Township to Waterloo Township. Hair wreaths were commonly made by women in the Victorian era as a way to remember family and friends, especially those who had passed away. Locks of their hair were woven into intricate designs like this floral wreath and displayed in the home. And by making this wreath before she moved, Helen was essentially taking a piece of her friends and family with her to her new home, which is a really lovely sentiment. This piece is called No One Left to Mourn, and it was made by an artist named Sharron Deacon Begg. Sharron was drawn to both the form of the wreath and its nature as a memorial piece. The building that now houses the museum was actually built as the Wellington County House of Industry and Refuge, which was the poorhouse for Wellington County. And destitute men, women, and children came to live here if they had no other place to go, and many who died here are actually buried in a small cemetery on the museum grounds. We've found death certificates for 271 people who were buried in this cemetery, and Sharron has printed many of their names on her piece. When reading through the names, Sharron was particularly struck by 4 entries, all women who are identified only by their husbands' names. Mrs. William Gray, Mrs. Hoare, Mrs. McMillan, and Mrs. Madden are all women whose first names and maiden names have been lost to time. When you look closely at Sharron's piece, you will see Mrs. Madden is written right at the tip of one of the leaves, front and center. So like the hair wreath that was made by Helen Cowan, Sharron's piece is also made in memory of individuals who were friends, family, and neighbors to someone long ago, and the hope is that they are not forgotten.